Today we're going to take a listen to the Silvertone 1484, the Twin 12. These amps were made by Dan Electro for Sears back in the 1960s and remained in relative obscurity until the early 2000s, when artists like Jack White, the Black Keys, the Strokes started using it as their amp. Jack White, in particular, promoted the amp pretty heavily, while he used it in the studio and the 1485, its big brother, on stage. That's when we all kind of got to know the amp. It's when I got my first one and fell in love with it. And these amps have a really unique breakup characteristic. So today we're going to take a look at what that is. We're going to turn the amp up to 10 and plug a Les Paul in. Then we'll do the same with the Strat and see how it sounds. Let's take a listen to the Les Paul first. So that's what a Les Paul sounds like going into the amp at 10. Because these were made by Dan Electro to pair with their lipstick tube pickups, which are much brighter, you get a very different breakup, a very different feel when you play with a humbucker, which is pretty much the opposite of a lipstick tube pickup. A single coil Strat pickup also gives a different characteristic, so let's take a listen to what that sounds like. And on this one, we're going to be using a Zvex pedal with the crackle at halfway, just to give it a little bit more of a boost and get it to drive. Let's take a listen. So that's a Strat going in at full volume. Another great tone, another great breakup, but very different. It's definitely more responsive to the dynamics of the playing, and you can hear that in the way you go from a clean note to very distorted. So let's take a turn away from the high volume right now. We'll turn the amp down so we can hear some clean tones with some tremolo. It's another great sound that comes out of here. It's very different from a Fender, so let's take a listen. So there you go with some clean sounds and some tremolo. I really like the tremolo on this amp, and maybe it's for you, maybe it's not. Same thing with the dirty channel. It's a pretty unique sound, but I hope this video gave you a sense of what you can get out of this amp and some of the cool things that it does. If you're into it, we're going to be doing another video called In the Mix, where we take a listen to how this reacts with some other instruments and where it sits in a mix. I'd also like to give a shout out to my man Jamie, who I got this amp from, and also the Guild Maverick over here, which we'll be doing some videos on next. So, tell me what you think about the Silvertone 1484. Tell me your experiences with the amps. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Please like, subscribe, and comment. And thanks for joining the Tonetronic channel.